Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, one and all. It is once again Wednesday. You all know what that means. It is time for Dungeons and Dragons. Apologize for being a little late today. Shit happens and you deal with it. How's that? How's that for life advice?
Definitely true.
Alrighty then. And how are my lovely players doing on this Wednesday evening?
Doing good.
Good.
Tired.
Tired, but good.
Ugh. Yeah, mood. Sorry, I just looked over at the moderator thing, and it says, "We are now streaming City Skylines 2, Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon Queen Return to Kalaman." Oops.
Yeah,
Crossover you never expect.
I fixed that. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Advancing their campaign elsewhere.
This game has become an RTS.
Right.
The game is now an RTS. I mean, there is, in fact, a mass combat board game that you can play along with this scenario.
Yeah. Because the dragon army is fighting the other army beneath us, right?
Yeah, it's a whole army clash. Basically, whenever you guys fuck off and do your own thing, and Darrett is doing something, you would be playing what Darrett is doing in the other mass combat thing.
So we could be doing a whole RTS with Derek.
Yeah, something like that. Anyways, I welcome everyone back again. We are taking part in the Siege of Kalaman. We've started Chapter 7. And Siege of Kalaman is, in fact, the name of the chapter. Sorry, I'm just trying to open up the music here. Sirenscape's taking its sweet time.
All right. New chapter. Let's go.
Excuse me. Last time, our heroes all advanced in level to level 10. A large threshold. They're in the double digits now. The Citadel flew into the sky, fueled by the infernal flames that Lord Soth took from the Cataclysm. It is now a new weapon in the arsenal that the Dragon Queen will certainly use against everyone before her. They might not know much, but Darrett has determined one thing for certain. Kalaman needs to know this information. Kalaman's surviving soldiers have made camp on a bluff to the east of the City of Lost Names. Or whatever remains of it. In the distance, a constellation of rocks floats in the air, positioning itself above the reassembling dragon army forces. However, the largest island advances south from the ruins, positioning itself above. Wait a second. I think I might have misread things. I'm going to start this whole sentence over again. Pardon me. In the distance, a constellation of rocks floats in the air, some the size of small islands, others little more than boulders. The largest island advances south from the ruins, positioning itself above the reassembling dragon army forces. The island holds aloft a sinister temple with otherworldly violet light gleaming from its cracked walls. Its exposed foundations crawl with creatures of blackened bone and violet flame. As you watch, several of these skeletal dragons spread tattered wings and lurch into the sky to circle the citadel, like gigantic vultures.
Yikes.
It's not the best, nah. We have a fun little picture here of Garrett all decked out in Salamnic armor. Let's give this to everybody. He's come a long way since his origins in town.
He's a grizzled veteran already. It's only been a few weeks.
It's definitely been like a couple of months.
With his little cakes or bread pieces.
Yeah, he had like honey cakes for you or something. Hello, Unnatural 20, welcome.
Hey. Yeah. Nice pauldrons.
He's got some pretty good pauldrons. And actually, he approaches you as you say that and is like, thanks for noticing the pauldrons. I've been polishing them up really well lately. And he points a thumb over his shoulder to the flying citadel and says, so we're not gonna be able to handle that. 0% chance. I think you all should hurry back to Kalaman and let him know that whatever that thing is happening.
Yeah, it's a crazy place. They should know about it.
Yeah, they should definitely know, because they have a slight tactical advantage of they can go over the city and ignore the walls. And that's the big thing.
Yeah. Also true.
And yeah.
We still have the we can go fast in this area, right? Can we use that to go all the way back to Kalaman?
Yeah, you will be able to use that to some effect here for certain. Go ahead.
Weren't we like the continent that we were on, like wasn't that like reachable only by boat? Like did we get there by boat? I forget.
Yeah, you got there by boat. But it's like, you know, the Irish Sea, like it's not like a crazy distance.
Okay. Right. So like we have to traverse like the whole like like land and then get on a boat and then back.
They're gonna gloss over that a little bit, don't worry.
All right.
Darrett actually tells you, I sent word to the transport ships that ferried us to relocate to Dreadwolf Cove. And that was a place that you had actually been to that had, I believe it was a dragon sphere? An empty dragon sphere.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't take very long, so I hardly remembered it.
It did not take very long, but it was a thing that you did. And Derek also says, I think it'd probably be a good idea if you took Ruckle Dust and Cudgel and, you know, kind of a small elite strike team to go with you back. I'll lead the bulk of the army back to Kalaman myself. And actually at this point, Klystron is also there, and he says he was Australian. Klystron says, I'll be able to give you boys a hand in helping you all get back to where you're from. This is certainly a situation. Put it that way.
Steve Irwin Kennedy.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Irwin Kennedy.
Ah, yeah. we need to make it with all haste.
All right. So the 5 of you and Rukeldust and Cudgel, you know, the named characters other than Clystron, who is going to stay with Darrett, are going to be taking the direct path. Says the journey will take 5 days, but fewer because you have other methods of conveyance with the speed. And you're actually not really accosted as you travel. It's only just before you arrive that something happens. 3 crimson dragonels appear in the sky, bearing riders in dragon army armor. They pursue a 4th dragonel, which has no rider and has scales of a coppery hue. A dragon rider whips a net at their desperately fleeing quarry, and the unfortunate creature tumbles from the sky, crashing down near you. I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Alrighty. One thing though for me, real quick, I'm not sure how to get myself to level again. I'm still at 9. Don't know if you can fix that for me.
Oh yeah, I can fix that.
I thank you. I'll roll because I don't think it will affect the modifier.
No, it will not.
All right. Doing that thing again. Aha.
Ooh.
Nope, back to the low rolls for.
There we go. Fixed.
It's pretty low.
And I will have to roll for Kilb.
There we are.
Do we know if Purple is on his way?
Yeah, he said that it would be a late arrival for him.
Oh, okay.
I will just take control of him for the moment.
We'll just be shooting a bunch of arrows.
We all know what Kilb does. Kilb sees a guy.
Yeah.
Kilb casts Hunter's Mark. Kilb kills a guy.
Right? Oh, okay.
So also, like, I guess we didn't recover spell slots or anything, or no? Since
No, you totally should have.
All right.
Okay, good.
Because I'm still like maxed out.
Okie dokie. Let me just. I'm gonna put everyone into rest, and I'm just gonna roll everyone's new initiative. That's the Dragonel down sound.
Oh,
Whoa.
Okay, new initiative is now done. You and you don't actually exist in this currently. Nor do you. Okay, Army and Dragonel battle music. Go!
Right.
is the draconic spirit still with us?
No, that was a concentration spell.
Oh,
You gotta cast that again if you want that to happen. All right, everyone is gonna be visible. So we have 3 Dragon Army Dragonels, each being ridden by a Dragon Army officer. They have downed a Dragonel with copper scales rather than red scales, so you know it's a different kind of creature. but they are starting the combat because they want to get access to this Dragonelle, and y'all are in the way. All right, cool. I am ready for combat. First up in the order is Kilb. And it's going to be evening time, so Kilb will be good to go. He's going to cast Hunter's Mark on Dragon Army Officer number 1, I suppose. And then is going to make 3 attacks, as that is what Kilb does. No advantage because there is no one directly next to it. So, first attack is an 18. Second attack is a 16. And his special third attack is a 12. All right, let's see what we have going for us here. This is Theater of the Mind again. I do apologize. First attack is a miss. Second attack is a miss. Third attack against the Dragon Army Officer is also a miss. That's unfortunate. That was action and bonus action, and Kilb is staying back because of being a ranger.
Well, you're kind of bad at being killed.
No one can replace Purple, so yes, I am bad at being Kilb. All right, then, let us move on to the next in the order, which is going to be Buster.
Now I am very bad at being me. Let's go. I'm gonna. Are they riding their Dragonelles or are they on foot?
They are on their Dragonelles, yes.
Fine. I'm going to attack Dragon Army Officer 1 instead of his mount.
Okie dokie. You have the reach to do so. That's an 18. That will unfortunately miss.
That's not right.
28 will do it, though. Okay, 17 points of damage against the first officer. Your first stabbity stab was deflected as he sits up on his high horse, or high Dragonelle, but the second one struck true. Your Dragonlance has pierced him and drawn blood.
Cool. And again.
You swing around with the blunt end and you smack him in the side of the helmet. Please roll damage.
Then action surge.
Okay. Now you get 2 more attacks.
Yep.
31 will absolutely hit.
Better.
Oh, hang on a second. Do you... No, it's Champion that crits on a 19, not Battlemaster.
Right. This will be a goading attack.
Okay.
No, wait, not a goading. Fainting. That was it.
Fainting to give yourself advantage. Okay. All right. You have activated your action surge, and in another flurry of motion, you stab him again. Draw back and prepare to stab him a third time, because you missed the first one. With advantage.
Yep.
28 hits. Please roll damage. 14 points of damage. All right, you have just kind of run up and just immediately stabbed this guy several times. He is bloodied, he is battered, he is coughing up blood. He looks barely conscious, but is still in this fight.
Huh. Unfortunate.
Next up in the order is Dragon Army Dragonel number 1. So the one who is was on top of the one that the guy you were stabbing was riding. So yeah, he's gonna do his own thing here. He is in his own control. Makes 2 attacks against Buster because you're right there. First attack as he draws back his claw to slam down on you is a miss. His second attack is a hit, and his claws drag down over you and erupt in flames as you take 9 points of damage total. Dragon Army Dragonel number 2. He's also going, and he's going to go after Eggshell just because you look like an important target. Oops.
Oh.
That's not right. Well, we'll use the roll that happened. But
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken. No, it's actually not fried chicken because it's a miss on account of you having godly AC. Let's roll this again. Second attack, also a miss. The next one in the order is Dragonel number 3, who is actually being controlled by Dragon Army Officer 3. So that officer will take advantage of movement on his turn, and this Dragonel does not attack currently. But Dragon Army Officer 1, who is very pissed off that he was just been stabbed several times, looks at you, Buster, and says, "Let's see how you like it," and goes for stabbing. Let's roll a stab. 17. I don't think that beats your AC, does it?
It matches.
Oh, meets it, beats it. I'm very sorry.
Ouch.
So, he manages to give you the stabbity stab, and fire bursts from the tip of his lance as he stabs it into you, and you take a little bit of damage. And he gets his second attack. And we're gonna do it again. Second attack will miss. But he does have this funny thing called Assault Orders. If a target has the Draconic Devotion trait and can hear the officer, the target can use its reaction to make 1 melee attack. Dragon Army Officer is gonna point to Dragon Army Officer number 2 and tell him to attack the target in front of him, which is actually Eggshell. And that's a miss. You use Ispin's green shield to bat away the lance. But Dragon Army Officer 2's turn is here now. So he is going to attack. He gets 2 attacks against you. First one is a 21. That's gonna hit. Where is Eggshell? There's Eggshell. All right. Fire bursts from the tip of his lance as he stabs it forward, draws it back. You can see the air shimmering around it from how hot it is. And he goes for his second attack. and fumbles like a bitch.
Whoops.
But he's going to use his assault orders action to tell Dragon Army Officer number 1 to stab the target in front of him, which is Buster. Buster's not having it. Twirls around the Dragonlance to bash away the weapon as it goes towards him. Dragon Army Officer number 3 is currently flying on his Dragonelle and controlling it. So he's going to go in for an attack against you, Buster. However, because of the Dragonelle's special movement, it does not take attacks of opportunity, even though he's entering your territory. Oh no, wait, he wouldn't enter your territory anyways. He also has a range of 10 feet with his lance.
Man.
That's a hit against Buster. Oops. I need to clean my mouse or something, because it just keeps dropping my clicks.
Yeah.
You need to clean the ball in it.
Yeah.
Childhood core memory.
Do you,
Right.
I was about to ask, do you actually have a mouse with a ball in it?
The trackball.
Not currently. Alright, so you've been stabbed. Once again, it erupts in a gout of flame as he stabs forward. It hurts. Something smells delicious. Rabbit stew, something like that.
Oh, damn.
And Dragon Army Officer 3 goes for another attack. 11's not going to do it, but he will also use his Assault Orders ability, and he's going to tell Dragon Army Officer number 1 to attack you, Buster. I'm sorry. Oh,
There's five people on this field.
there are, but
I died once.
you did, but again, the ones who have, the ones who are on the front line are you and Eggshell.
Yeah. Yeah.
God.
Tank life.
Oh.
Feast or famine on the attack rolls. It's true. All right. So Buster is now bloodied and burned, and is not feeling that great. Fortunately, I've kind of, reached the end of the enemy's air quotes turn.
Yeah.
And we come up now to Landrin. It's your turn, Landrin. What would you like to do?
Oh, wasn't expecting us to get hurt that badly that quickly. I'm wondering if I should heal now or try to deal with one of them myself, because we still have a big group here. Are any of them close together?
Yes, you have the Dragonelle and army officers 1 and 3 are close together, and by Buster.
Yes. Okay. Well, I don't know how this would work out, but it's something I'm willing to try, as it's a spell I've had for a minute, but I haven't really tried yet. I'd like to attempt to polymorph one of the Dragonelles.
Okay, you want to polymorph a Dragonelle? What are you wanting to turn it into?
Do I have limits as to what I can turn it into? Is it something of this world, or just something I can think of?
You can turn it into anything of its current CR rating or lower.
Turn it into like the ball of a mouse.
Yeah, that would. Oh,
Yeah.
Computer mouse, you know.
So the CR rating of a Dragonelle is CR rating 3. So anything that's a challenge rating 3 or lower, you can turn it into.
All right. I will attempt to polymorph whichever one is, I guess, in theory, like the biggest threat. I don't know. They're all kind of equal right now, but I guess we'll just go with number 1. I would like to turn them, or attempt to polymorph them into a newt.
All right, we're gonna turn him into a newt.
Yes. That's why I asked for limits. First, he has to he has to make the wisdom save.
We do have to make the wisdom save. Oh, Metazine. I am Bullrush. I have the power to have all the powers. Wisdom saving throw. Let's go.
Come on, please fail it.
That was an 18, and your spell save DC is 4 plus 8 plus 5.
13, 17. It beats it.
I'm so very sorry. You cast the polymorph spell, and you see as the Dragonelle begins to kind of start to shrink and change, but then it whips its wings out and lets out a roar.
Right.
And unfortunately, is not polymorphed.
Damn it.
It was a good try, though.
Yeah, I gave it my best. So I guess I'll just get out of here and try to move away from the crowd.
Okay, you scurry away a little bit. Did you want to use your bonus action for anything like your Healy thing?
Healing thing?
Yeah, you can use.
Have a cantrip for that?
No, not a cantrip. You have your druid thing, her home of her light and shadow or whatever.
Right, my balm of the summer court.
Yeah, balm of the summer court.
Okay, yeah, I will balm. There's no limit on charges, right? I can use as many as I want.
You can use up to half your druid level rounded down, so you can use up to 5, I think.
5, because it's 10 now.
Oh no, wait a second. It's up to half your. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna say yeah. You can use up to 5.
All right, sweet. I will use 5 charges on Buster.
All right, so he gets 5 temporary hit points, as well as.
Oh, hold on. Ignore that. Doing that thing with it. All right, how many dice is it?
You've rolled 2, so roll another 3.
We will do 3. There we go.
So
Holding it.
12 plus 9 is 21 points are healed.
All right. Much better healer than a polymorpher.
Indeed, so
Thank you.
that was a real good heal, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hope it's enough. All right.
All right, there you go. That's your action, your movement, and your bonus action.
Why'd I get 5 temp?
Oh, you get 5 temporary hit points because when Landron uses Balm of the Summer Court, each die that he uses in the heal gives a temporary hit point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 5 out of 6 though, so I only got 1 more in me.
Indeed. Next in the order is going to be Stripey.
Okay, can I see what, like, the net that hit the Dragonelle is made out of?
Yeah, it's like rope, so like plant material.
Easily cuttable?
Yeah.
Okay, how close is it to me?
If you want to use your movement, you can get to it.
Well, that is what I'll do then. Let's go. Is it going to be an action to cut this thing out?
Yeah, you will have to dedicate your turn to cutting it out, but it's not going to be like you spend one turn to cut one part of it, and then next time you spend another turn to cut one part of it. It'll just be, if you dedicate your movement and your action, you'll be able to free the Dragonel.
Okay, then that is entirely the plan. I'll probably also use a bonus action to give. I'll give it inspiration. Why not?
You're going to give the Dragonel inspiration?
Yeah.
All right. Let's hear some Dragonel whispering from you. Just or whatever.
Dragonel, the magic dragon, attacks our enemies.
Love it.
That's all I got.
You know, that's pretty good. Okay, so you use your turn to free the Wasteland Dragonel. And it is now the Wasteland Dragonel's turn. And he looks to you with a look of, you know, keen animal intelligence. Let me just double check something here. He locks eyes with you. And then, with the look of, I've only got 4 hit points, he takes off and flies to the south.
Called it.
Ah, Howard.
But a good job. You saved the Dragonel.
Hooray!
Well, great.
Good job.
Take a point of inspiration.
At least I get something.
There you go. Consolation prize.
Skip my turn.
Skip eggshell.
Oh, I'm sorry. Eggshell. It's your turn.
Egg. God, So, okay. Okay, so Buster, Kilb, Stripey, you all attack weapons, right?
Yeah.
Lantern.
Lantern is the only one that exclusively does not. Stripey does better without using weapons.
Okay. All right. So I think I was gonna do something, but I think I'm not gonna do that now. I will. Yeah, I'm just gonna go like right in there.
Okay, you do have a guy. You do have a guy and his dragon right in front of you.
I'm gonna try and attack the officer.
Okie dokie.
Let's go.
Let's go. Roll to hit. That won't do it, unfortunately.
Can I use my point of inspiration to
Absolutely.
roll with? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can just like roll again.
Yeah, roll again. That's what you use inspiration for.
Oh crap.
I'm very sorry. Je suis désolé, mon ami.
Okay, second attack now.
18. That's a better roll. Unfortunately, their armor class is higher than 18.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna stick around like in the middle there, like just kind of
Yeah, you're doing your thing.
Front row seat, you know, shield up.
Yep.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Swinging in the air, you know, that was my plan, you know, make them think that I'm weak, you know.
Yeah, you missed on purpose to make them think that you were a fool, so that way you can prove them right.
Yeah, no, actual actual strat there. All right.
Absolutely, absolutely. Kilb's turn. All right. Kilb moves slightly away from the combat. Still has Hunter's Mark on the first officer. And is going to roll to hit. 23 against the first officer. I'm not even going to roll damage. The first officer is killed by Kilb. The first officer is killed.
Get killed.
Get killed. And falls off his Dragonelle
Nice.
as he is shot through the throat. And Kilb will move his Hunter's Mark over to Dragon Army Officer number 2 and is going to try and attack that one. Well, that just won't do it. I'm very sorry. Alright, so that's Kilb's movement, action, and bonus action. And that will be the end of Kilb's turn. Buster! It's your turn, my friend.
Yeah.
So the current status is you have one rider on top of a Dragonelle. You have one Dragonelle below a rider. And you have one Dragonelle sans rider.
Okay, so a riderless Dragonelle, and what's going on with the other two?
You just have a Dragonelle and the rider.
They separated?
No, they're in the same spot, but they each can take their own actions.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna do a stupid. I'm gonna jump up and grab Army Officer 2.
That's going to be a grappling check. That makes it a strength contest.
Yes.
And that will be the entire action, by the way. You won't get to do an attack until next turn.
Right. Basically, I'm just putting him in a chokehold and pulling him off the damn mount.
Yeah. So, yeah, do a strength contest. So
Save or
that's a check, not a save. And actually, it would be with athletics.
ew.
What's your bonus to athletics? We'll just add that on to your roll.
+9.
+9?
Yeah, it's wait.
Sounds like some fucking bullshit.
Look at my sheet.
I
I didn't change it.
I'm gonna look at your sheet. Just, give me a second here. All right. Even if that wasn't bullshit, you succeed. Let's have a look here. +9. A supposed +9.
That's
All
right.
right.
Stat strength total +9.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Oh, that's right. Your proficiency is +4 now. That's what my problem was.
Yeah.
You're like, +9? No fucking way. 5 from strength, 4 from proficiency. Does check out. All right. You have this man grappled, and you have forced him off of his mount. Is that it?
You said that was the only action I could take.
Yeah. You
So
could,
kind of.
you could walk.
Well, my next. The follow through was snapping his neck.
That'll be next turn.
Yeah.
Most
So we're good here.
Okay. Dragon Army Dragonelle number 1 has lost his rider, so he just fucks off. Flies away.
Wow.
Dragon Army Dragonelle 2. His rider is alive still, but being manhandled by this giant Rabbit. I was trying to think of a funny joke, but I couldn't. All right, we're going to roll to attack Buster, because you've got the rider. A 22 to hit will hit. You take a grand total of 12 points of piercing damage and 2 fire damage as the claws rake across you, and he goes for the other side. That's another hit, and he goes for another slashing attack against you. He's in a hair lowering experience.
Oh,
There it is.
All right. So you've been attacked by the Dragon Army Dragonel. We now are over to Dragon Army Dragonel number 3, who is going to go up against Eggshell.
Come.
First attack misses. Second attack also misses. So that's him done.
Invincible.
Dragon Army Officer number 2 is currently being grappled by Buster. All right then, let's see. Any attacks with his lance will have disadvantage because he's being grappled. And the range on a lance is 10. I mean, he's just got to do it. He's going to try and bash you with the butt of his lance. I mean, or he could use his turn to break out of it. That would actually probably be the smart move. All right, this is going to be another athletics check against you as he...
I mean, you could assume that the lack of oxygen to his head is making him make irrational decisions and not struggle.
Counterpoint, fuck you, he's an officer. And we're at the end point of this campaign. I started killing you guys. I'm not gonna do the fumble bullshit anymore. No more fudging.
Yeah, we're fighting the best of the best out here now.
So yeah, I'm gonna need a strength contest once again using athletics. All right, so you're probably gonna keep him in. Yeah, you keep him in the lock. You have him grappled still, and that is his turn.
I squeeze a little harder on his jugular.
You can say a lot of things, but if there's not a mechanic for it,
It's part of the grapple.
grappling gives the condition immobilized, not will die, and it doesn't give you perish song.
Well, you know, next turn.
Right.
All right, Dragon Army Officer number 3. Hi, Eggshell. He's going after you again. Miss. Want to try again there, buddy? Jesus Christ.
No.
Another miss. God fucking damn it. Okay, Landrin, it's your turn. How you doing there, bud?
Oh, I'm doing. Let's see if I do a little bit more this turn rather than last turn. Now there's the Dragonel with a rider, and then a Dragonel separated from his rider
Yes.
left, right? Okay. I would like to attempt to cast Polymorph again on the Dragonel that is without its rider.
Okay. Riderless Dragonel will attempt to resist a polymorph. Wisdom saving throw.
On Yes.
You're turning.
Oh yeah.
You're turning him into a newt.
Oh, I sure am.
All right. So, everyone can see as this Dragonel's like wings start to like shrink up into his. Like you kind of realize kind of weirdly that like all the skin that makes up wings is actually like webbed finger things, as they are suddenly slurped up, and his scales convert into skin, and he gets all slimy, and he shrinks down, and he's a newt in a desert.
Oh, even better. I didn't think about that.
He's a newt in a desert, and I'm gonna call that a CR0 monster.
Is it a 0, really?
I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's actually a newt.
But no, it is actually a 0.
But like, yeah, this dude's not gonna be able to do anything. You have purposefully done a thing.
Question: what's a newt?
Like a salamander.
Like a salamander. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You'll dehydrate and desiccate pretty quick. Salamanders don't last long away from a water source. Yeah, and then polymorph will wear off, because that's how polymorph works. But no, this is good. You have disabled this creature for the time being. So that's your action. Did you want to do anything with your bonus action?
Yes, I would love to, with my final Balm of the Summer Court, bestow it upon Buster.
Okay, once more with the temp HP, roll that d6.
There we go. Just have to click it.
Okie dokie, we have 49 HP left.
There you go.
Next up,
This one will be actual healing spell. Go ahead.
okay, next up in the order is Stripey.
Okay, how far am I away from all these people since I ran back to the Tower Dragon?
You're about like 30 feet away, give or take.
Okay. Is there... How bunched up are they? Like, is there a, theoretically, 20-foot radius sphere that doesn't hit any of our people?
No, because Buster is currently grappling someone. But if you're okay with collateral damage, you can get everyone if you do choose to hit Buster.
Well, not collateral damage with this. Okay. Okay, how about instead of a 20-foot radius sphere, a 30-foot diameter cube?
Once again, hello, Gaston Burnout. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy Dungeons and Dragons. I apologize, we're in Theater of the Mind at the moment. But yes, once again, Stripey, I will reiterate that Buster is currently grappling with one of them. So if you want to hit that guy, you will also have to hit Buster. If you want to hit, just say, the Dragonel and his rider, you can do that.
But are they all within basically 30 feet of each other?
Yeah, they are.
All right. Well, Buster might get hit by this, but at least it's not damage.
Wait.
All right.
What are you hitting me with?
Let's see how good you are at avoiding drugs.
It's time for Synaptic Static.
No. That was what I was asking about.
Okay.
I would not want Buster to be hit with that. He would die.
I mean,
Probably.
that I get that if I miss my medication, so it's fine.
Oh, Moon, I love the brain zappies.
We're just talking about some hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
So can I hit all of them with that? I'll play a song. I don't know, some stereotypical trippy ass song.
I am the walrus, cuckoo cachoo.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Acid rock.
There we go. Yeah, absolutely. And make sure you get Buster with that.
See, if you're gonna do that, you gotta do Mr. Tambourine Man in the style of Shatner.
You know, I think we can go with that. All right, what do we have going for us here? Buster has failed the wisdom saving throw. Dragon Army Dragonel number 2 has failed the saving throw. Dragon Army Officer number 3 has succeeded the wisdom saving throw. Dragon Army Officer number 2 has succeeded the saving throw. Dragon Army Dragonel number 3 has failed.
Got the Dragonels and Buster.
Everyone has to drink water because Gaston has redeemed hydrate.
Yum yum water.
Yum yum water.
Yeah.
To the moon,
Not
welcome,
wrong.
Gaston.
I am dehydrated.
All right, so what's that technically called? Incapacitated? Is that okay? Incapacitated.
Well, that's not good because that officer is now grappling him while incapacitated.
Well,
That's a
I was
problem.
grappling him.
Yeah.
Incapacited's in the effects listing. You don't have to type it in.
Yeah, but I already finished.
And all I had to do is that.
And now you have double incapacitated.
Yeah, but you spelled it wrong, so it's fine.
Incapacitated. I spelt it right. It's just
Forgot the capital I.
that's not a spelling mistake, mister. That's a grammar error at worst. Okay, so Stripey, you play on your little flute, you do a little doot, and you watch as the Dragonels and Buster all, you know, snap, get zonked, and like fall to the ground.
We all ragdolled to the ground like our bones just got ripped out of our bodies.
It's like you opened the console command and typed in kill all, but they didn't actually die. But they did do everything else.
Please,
I
please
missed
tell me.
some.
Please tell me I went incapacitated in a manner that at least pins the other guy under me.
Give me a straight up and down D20 luck roll.
Well, that doesn't look like it.
You fell backwards while holding onto him, so like he's laying on top of you.
Aw. That's not in the cute way. That's just.
You're just upset that your thing didn't happen. I get it.
I was gonna snap his neck.
I
Okay.
guess while
Maybe you still.
I will finish the song with Eggshell's theme, whatever that is.
What's Eggshell's?
Give him bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
What's Eggshell's theme?
Well, imagine like Gaston's team, like a song from the movie, but with no one, no one drinks like eggshell. Something like that.
All right then. That's your. There we go. We now know.
It's my theme song.
That's your theme song. Also, since the neck snapping is apparently going to be off the table, what were you planning to do to snap his neck?
I don't know. I assume there's a brawling, fighting, grappling thing.
There is an unarmed attack, which, because you are not a monk, would do 1d6 damage.
Look, I probably would have stabbed him twice and hit him once after pulling him off the dragon.
Yeah, that's fair. Anyhow, Eggshell. It's no one's turn like Eggshell. Doesn't burn like Eggshell.
So okay. So the two Dragonels, they're like
Incapacitated.
okay, and the officers, they're still like
Officers are still awake and conscious. The one that was still riding the Dragonel actually probably needs to do a little something here.
Which of the Dragonels was turned into a newt?
That was number 2. So he's incapacitated and turned into a newt.
damn.
Even better.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna
roll here.
Ooh, what's going on?
Oh no, I was just making him do an athletics check to see if he like fell off his mount hilariously after it fell unconscious, but no, he managed to be okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna attack one of the two, like whichever is closest to me, I guess.
The Dragonel?
No, the officers.
Okay, officer number 3 is the one that's closest to you.
Okay, well, let's go.
Let's fucking go! Oh yeah!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You're gonna smite, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna divine smite at level 3 because
Because you rolled a
happen every
crit,
day.
obviously you're gonna do a level 3.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so that's an additional 4d8 for a total of 5d8 doubled to 10d8. Is that what that is?
Wait, no. Isn't it 4 d8s normally for
Yeah.
level 3?
Yeah, an additional 4d8s plus the d8 of your sword makes 5.
Right.
Oh man.
Doubled to 10d8.
Oh, okay. So
well, you-
I guess that.
Yeah, you just worry about having the 5d8 in your hand. The critical damage will roll automatically.
Okay. Wait. Oh crap. Yeah.
Incorrect.
Yeah, incorrect. Okay, I think this and this, like this.
All right, let's have a count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. 10d8. And that's a lot of 7s and a lot of 8s.
What the hell?
Wait a second. Oh my god. Eggshell?
Grandest attack of the campaign.
I have a question for you. How do you one-hit kill a full HP person?
Wow.
So, as I lift up my sword, and catch the heavenly light onto it and strike down, there's like a beam of
Like the clouds part, the heavens split, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks kind of like when they teleport in Thor, like there's like this beam of
Oh yeah. The Bifrost opens up.
yeah, except they die. They don't teleport, they just die.
Except they don't teleport, they just die. Is there a body left?
There's a little bit of ash on the ground, I would think.
Okay, so like the light comes down and there's like a sizzling sound. You hear this, like the screams of this damned soul as it's sent directly to hell.
Yes, exactly.
And then there's just like dust on the wind. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Oh, this is insane. Holy shit.
You did 65 points of damage, and their health points are 65.
Oh my god.
Incredible.
That's like, I don't know. There's no way. Like, there's no way.
It's exact.
Just delete. Like it just got deleted off the world.
You literally right-click deleted him. like here, I'm gonna bring the combat tracker over. Have a look at this, everybody.
Remove that.
This is the Dragon Army officer's HP, 65. This is the damage that Eggshell did with his critical hit. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, I love the GIF you posted, Kai. That's pretty much spot on.
Oh yeah, make sure your !Discord will give you a link to the Discord. You can see in the live studio chat channel, people post bullshit, such as, I believe that,
Beginning of Akira.
yeah, that was the end of Neo Tokyo 2, or whatever.
I bet this enemy didn't wake up this morning thinking he would be one hit crit killed KO'd.
Wait. Now, you know, don't I get a second attack?
Yes, you do get a second attack, in fact. By the way, the Dragonel is incapacitated. Otherwise, it would have used his action or its reaction to fuck off.
Oh god. So, you know, I just owl, you know, the classic owl
Owl head turn.
turn. Yeah, look at the other one, the other officer.
Yeah, like you don't turn your head to the left. You turn your head to the right, like 340 degrees around to stare at him.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And I just.
Okay, so like this guy is terrified of you, and he's like super on the defensive as you come over to him, and that's the only reason why you didn't like hit him, was because of how like snapped into his defensive training he was.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good owl. I like that.
Once again, owl gifts are being posted. That's a good loop, because they just added in the spin at the very beginning. That's good. Nice.
That owl is definitely rotating 360 and flying away.
Yeah. It's called the Xbox 360 because you turn 360 degrees and then you die, because that's how it works with your neck snapping. Oh my god. All right. Next turn. Kilb.
Oh boy.
All right.
Any of us following that up?
God.
Yeah, no one can really follow up that. I'm sorry. That's the campaign peak right next to Benabog.
Yeah. Oh heck yeah.
All right. Kilb is going to once again do 2 attacks. Let's see how this works out for him. Poorly. Okay, finally something hits. And I need Hunter's Mark. Please add to self, and then we roll damage. All right. Kilb lets fly 2 arrows. And one of them strikes true against the Dragon Army officer, as he takes the first damage he's taken this combat. But that is everything Kilb can do. Buster, you are incapacitated. Rowlga, does he get a check on the end of his turn, or is this just like a thing?
Like a saving throw or something? Let me see.
Yeah.
No.
All right, save or suck it is.
Yep, is until the takes any damage or someone uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
Yep. Dragonel number 2 is incapacitated. Dragonel number 3 is incapacitated. So we're just buzzing through combat now. Dragon Army Officer number 2. Is going to use his turn to shake his Dragonel awake. Like slap it and say, "We gotta get out of here! We gotta get out of here!" And he mounts the Dragonel, but he can't get very far. He's moved 15 feet away from where Buster is currently. Up next in the order is Landrin.
All right. Wow, a lot has happened since my last turn. I'm not even sure what I can do. There's just the 3 enemies now, and they're trying to get away. The Dragonel and the officer on riding them, right?
Yeah, the officer is trying to ride away on his Dragonel. Could probably report on your location if he does. So.
Oh yeah, he ain't getting away. I not while I'm here. I will, because he can't be near anybody by now if he's trying to flee. I am going to try to call lightning on him with everything I got.
All right, call lightning. That's a dexterity saving throw, correct?
I believe so, and I also want to use it as a 5th level spell, by the way.
5th level. All right, let's do this saving throw.
Yeah.
That's not gonna do it. And Dragon Army Officer, Dragon Army Dragonel number 2 is getting caught up in that blast as well.
Oh, whoa. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Weird. Oh, did it do it?
It did not do it correctly. I do not believe so. Because...
Okay. I want to do it as a 5th level, so I need to add 2 more 10s, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to try to click it, and hopefully it won't roll it again. It probably will, so just ignore this. Oh, good. It didn't. All right, there's 5, and there we go.
Alrighty. 5d10 makes total of 20.
Right.
All right. 20 points of damage to this one and this one.
Yeah, it's both, right?
Yeah, as lightning strikes down and hits the 2 of them.
Hmm.
Okay, up next in the order is Stripey.
Okay. I go over and wait, is it an action to shake Buster awake?
Yes, it is. That is literally what you just read.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
If it takes an person, uses an action. It is what I read. How about that? That's my brain. Okay. Well, no, this officer needs to die. Okay. I am going to Growlitham's Psychic Lance at 5th level. This dude in the face. It's probably overkill, but I want to make sure. Some kind of death metal dirge to get right up into his head. On a flute, even. I'm sure there's flute death metal. I'm sure that's a thing.
Oh, yeah.
I could see it.
Definitely.
So, well, yeah. Eat psychic horrors, bitch.
Yeah, he fails like a bitch. Please roll damage. 28. All right, and that damage has been automatically applied. Okay. Fuck it. Close enough. He's dead.
All right.
You're like he's dead. Like you had like an extra hit point or 2, so yes, Gato, someone got the hydrate ahead of you, but you can still do the posture check, etc. Welcome, Gato. It's good to see you.
Well, I got the...
Hola. Hola, burb. All right. The Dragonelle just keeps on fucking off. Oh, hi, Silver. And you have an incapacitated Dragonelle, as well as an incapacitated Buster. But no, combat's over. So, who gives a shit? Are you guys gonna kill the Dragonelle that you have incapacitated, or are you just gonna let it fly off?
Is this the one that's still... Oh, this isn't the one I polymorphed, is it?
Oh shit, no, you know what? The one...
Number 2.
Yeah, so I mixed up the numbers there. So, you woke up the Dragonelle that was still a Dragonelle. And you currently have a Newt. Is what you currently have. An incapacitated Newt.
I don't know. We could keep it in a jar as a pet.
It only lasts so long.
Half hour, maybe.
I see that going badly.
Right? Possibly. I don't know. I guess we could just let it go. It doesn't have its rider anymore. Maybe we show it some kindness by undoing it and then just let it kind of, find its own way.
Yeah. If you want to do that, you can do it.
We've done that before, right?
Yeah, animals are probably fine compared to
Yeah, it's not a vengeful Dragonelle or anything like that.
based on the fact that the other one flew the fuck off when its rider was dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the other one already left. Okay.
Right.
So yeah, might as well. Like,
Okay, I'll just, disenchant and then just let him, go off on his own, and hopefully he won't be too sore about it. I'm sorry I turned you into a nude, okay?
Probably shouldn't be. It was the tactical move.
Yes, it certainly was.
Oh yes.
I'm not sorry he turned you into a new.
Oh yes, by the way, for those who missed it, Eggshell just did a critical hit and unmade something that had not taken any damage.
An actual one-hit KO in D&D, which is amazing.
From max health. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Alright, but
MVP burb.
combat is over. You wake Buster up. What do you want to just continue straight on? Do you want to have a touching moment between comrades? Your deafening silence says, I think we'll continue on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we soldier on.
Alright, you make your way to Dreadwolf Cove. It looks about the same as you left it, except for the fact that there are boats here now.
Is there a rest before we get there?
No.
Oh.
Chill, just chill. There'll probably be a rest immediately afterwards when you're traveling back to Kalaman.
Yeah.
Okay, so you make it to the cove, and you see a ship captain come up to you. And he says, yeah, hello there, my name is Haldry Lettuce. I've been told to expect you all, and we're ready to take you back to Kalaman. Most of these vessels will stay here for the other troops, but my ship will take you directly there.
All right. Sounds like a plan, friend.
Yes.
Alrighty then. The trip back to Kalaman, thanks to favorable winds, will take only a day. So we'll give everyone a rest here. Ta-da! Everyone is given a rest.
Nice.
Okay.
So after 1 day's travel on the seas, you come back to Kalaman. The city looks much the way that you left it, but As you walk through the streets, you can feel tension. The Red Dragon army has claimed much of the surrounding lands, and the forces of the city have been locked in skirmish after skirmish. Now that you have returned to Kalaman, what is your first course of action?
I'm going to my chest in the castle and getting my trusty rapier back.
You trusty rapier back. Excellent. All right, you're making your way to the castle. Anyone else think that going anywhere else is a good idea?
Why,
You want to go to Wyhan?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone else? Do we have anything else that anyone wants doing?
We have so much money now. We should.
You do have
try.
you do have a lot of money. There will be opportunity to spend coin here shortly.
Okay.
Right.
Is there any like research we can do into the weaknesses of Lord Soth? Like, how was he? Did he just vanish for a while and then come back, or was he like trapped somewhere and then escaped? Like,
if you wanted to do that kind of research, that's something that you could do. I'm gonna put that into the section of this game, which is the lead up to the approach of the castle thing, like the floating castle, Howl's floating castle. So we can do that. Then I just kind of was thinking like a more immediate action, like going to Wyhan is an immediate action. That is a good one.
yeah, I mean, I guess I would want to get a perhaps metric shit ton of healing potions.
Yes.
And what other kind of potions there are? I'll ask her.
That's very true. That's very true.
That's the lady who wears bird feathers like it's appropriate.
The one.
Yeah.
The one I was going to.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah, we'll do a quick thing with Wyhan, no problem at all. I have got Wyhan on the screen now for everyone to enjoy. She is a black robe wizard of the Tower of High Sorcery. And so Buster, you enter. Is anyone else going with Buster?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in.
Yeah.
I cannot go in.
Eggshell and Stripey are going in. Landron feels awkward about going in, so he doesn't.
Yeah. A lot of time has passed, but I'm not going to take any chances. I'll wait out here, fellas.
Alrighty then. Wyhan looks up as you enter, and, she smiles as she sees you and says, "Oh, hello. It's good to see you again. How can I help you today?"
Well, we need to prepare for the battle that is inevitably coming. What do you got for, I mean, not only healing potions, but anything else that could enhance our battle prowess?
Standard healing potions are going for standard rates. That's 50 gold pieces for a common one. If you require something of higher potency, I can accommodate an order. It will take several days for me to make anything more powerful, and I might only have limited supplies due to current circumstances, shall we say. I am well stocked on regular level healing potions, but superiors and greater levels of healing potions, those are not quite as in well supply. And
That's understandable.
And she looks to you, Buster, and says, and for you, anything else? Are you also just looking for healing potions?
I nod.
I sense someone is pissed off.
I Not again.
Do you need me to cast Detect Thoughts? Are you unable to speak? Have you been cursed?
No, I'm just waiting for the others to finish their business.
I do have a
Hmm.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Just to check in if something will bite us in the ass. What do you know about Lohazet?
Lohazet. I believe I was at the tower at the same time as he was.
We saw him. He was.
He's the
Working
guy
at
that
the
likes
KyMoon.
really old dead things, right? Not like recently dead, like super old dead things, right?
That doesn't sound surprising at all. No,
I think he said he
sounds
liked that.
Yeah, he said that he liked like dead civilizations and like historical old shit. Yeah. Well, you know, he's a wizard of the black robes, so in general, let's see, selfish, somewhat conniving, looks out for his own interests, that general sort of thing. I don't think he is explicitly, obviously you've come away from whatever interaction with him intact. I don't think that you're in any danger of anything, unless... Do you feel you've been scryed upon recently?
I don't. I might be too dumb to know if I've been scryed upon.
Did he obtain any of your blood?
No.
Any bones? Like your teeth?
No.
You probably haven't been scryed upon then, by him anyways.
All right. Well, that's all. One was wondering about that. Yeah. So I guess how many of the best healing potions do you have?
I'll need some time to account my current stock and compare to other orders. But I should be able to have that ready for you by the end of the day today or early morning tomorrow, one of the two, whichever works best.
Okay. And then anything like, I'm not sure. Do you have any more like alchemist fire or anything like that that could be helpful?
Oh yes, I should be able to make alchemist's fire without much difficulty.
Wait, what was the thing that I had that one time and I was breathing fire all over the place?
Oh, that was like a special potion that was that like a god filled up for you. Yep, that was literally, I think, a potion of fire breathing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What does alchemist fire do then?
Alchemist fire, you throw it in, it's basically a Molotov.
Oh, I mean that's not bad either.
She can.
Okay, well I guess we'll put in our Amazon order and come back to pick it up when a little later.
Certainly. Eggshell, you were also interested in stuff?
No, actually, I was just tagging along.
Okay. Then I think, Buster, you can have your shit fit. Probably.
But
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Buster, do you need the room or like?
No, I'm good. Do you guys finish all your shopping?
Yeah. I guess I was the only one who was shopping.
I'm just here. I'm gonna eat popcorn while I look at what's going on. I don't know.
Wait, did we buy her out of healing potions? I kind of spaced.
No, she needs time to get them together, so we have to come back later.
I, the DM, don't know how many of these super things I'm going to give to you or give you the option of buying. So we'll figure it out in a minute.
Okay.
You're fine to do your shit fit. Don't worry, it'll be fun.
She's going to be just as entertained as the rest of us, I'm sure.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
So, remember that axe?
Oh.
Oh.
Yes, you asked me to identify it beforehand, I believe.
Mm-hmm. You neglected to mention the cursed aspect.
Oh, it's impossible to detect whether a weapon is cursed with detect magic or not. The only way you can do that, I believe, is with divine intervention. Do you need me to break the curse? I'm certainly amenable to that.
Out of character. Dalamar, right?
Dalamar, yeah.
No, our friend Dalamar already took care of that.
I don't know who that is. But I'm glad that you were able to have your needs taken care of at that time. Again, I apologize. You kind of get the feeling that she's like, okay, I've got a disgruntled customer.
Well, that's not going to help me anyway.
No.
Uh,
Yeah, I do apologize, but literally, it is impossible for anyone to detect a curse that's being cast on an item until the curse strikes. If you remember, I did say before you left that were there a curse on it, I would be more than happy to break the curse on you.
give me a minute.
No, take all the time. I'm not doing anything right now.
That wasn't for her.
Okay. So how about that Chargers game, eh?
Ah, yes, the Kalaman Chargers.
I don't know why they
They're
spelled.
doing well this year.
I don't know why they spelled Chargers with a K.
Chargers.
They spelt it with a K, but they still pronounce it like a C.
Well, that's just reckless.
That's what I said, but no one listens to Wyhan.
Just between you and me, are you applying them with performance enhancers?
Well, yes, that is the law. All the teams do need to be supplied with steroids for the general league. The purest league is separate, of course, but all the official teams they want all them boys yoked.
So that's how they handle it in this universe. They're just like, fuck it, everybody gets the roids. So even the playing field in that league.
That's what I've decided.
The injections are mandatory.
Did I pay her for that identification?
No, she did that free of charge.
Damn.
I want my no money back.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at now, aren't I?
Buster, buddy, I think we need to go. There's really not much we can do here. But let's keep getting everything ready for the shit show that is to come.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we can do better than the word just deleted itself from my brain.
Oh no.
I nudge you out the door, or attempt to anyway.
Yeah, you hear Landrin from far away going, "Charlatan!"
Nah, I was gonna be like, we could probably do better than this 2-bit quote unquote sorceress who couldn't detect a simple curse.
It's generous.
Do you want to say something to that effect?
Yes, I don't have the brain power to make it witty.
No, that's okay. So you've said that. And she smiles at you. And
I would just like to point out that I am not technically with him,
no, it's fine.
and this should not affect my order in any way.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Sure you get out the door first.
And
I was waiting.
as a bonus action, she casts Hex on you, and you will now have disadvantage on strength checks for the rest of the time that it is being concentrated upon. And she, like, you feel like a bit of lethargy on you, and she leans on the counter and says, by all accounts, please find any magic user, ask them to cast the Identify spell on yourself, and ask them if they've noticed that you've been cursed. Should wear off in about 8 hours.
Bitch hexed me.
Yeah, she hexed you. But like, she didn't attack you. All she's done is give you disadvantage on a skill check.
Yeah, but I felt that, so I mean, I know she did something.
Yeah, right after you insulted her and called her 2-bit.
Yeah. I
She moaned
brandished the Dragonlance at her. Take whatever you did, undo.
Are you sure you want to do that in my shop? She gestures to her robes. I may play nice a lot of the time, but don't want no shit, don't start no shit.
Oh my.
No, see, this started when you let me take a cursed item out of here.
And as I have told you, curses cannot be detected until they happen. Such as, right now, you have been cursed, but the Identify spell will not notice. This is, as we call, a learning experience. Call anyone that you wish, that you trust with magic in this town, to see if they can tell that you've been cursed ahead of time.
Take it off, or we're going to have a learning experience of what a Dragonlance does to you.
But Buster, let's turn it down like a notch, and let's just.
I
It's
think
just-
you're pushing your luck. Just a little. We don't want the shop.
would
to
you,
explode.
Would you mind just as a, I guess, like, good customer discount, just remove it from him, and I will remove him from your store immediately.
Don't do any heavy lifting for the next 8 hours.
Put the flying citadel lance on your head.
Okay, we've had enough in here. I'll be back later for the pushes. Thanks, I won't bring him. And nudge, push.
I leave.
Okay. So well done. You've pissed off Wyhan.
I think I more amused her than anything.
Right.
You threatened her in her shop.
She cursed me.
She cast Hex on you. It's a level 1 spell.
You don't do that to people.
You don't call people a two-bit sorceress when they wear black robes. They're kind of bad people.
Right.
I knew that going in.
And you obtained the result.
At least the shop didn't explode.
All right, I think Buster. I think we're gonna go and find you a nice carrot cake somewhere. I think there's a bakery not far from here.
And actually, at this point, this is when, no, this isn't supposed to be in this one. Return to Kalaman. You are approached by an aide to Marshal Vendry, who has found you and says, we were informed of your return. We need you to report to Castle Kalaman and Marshal Vendry right away, please. Let me escort you.
Finally. I put the Dragonlance away and follow.
I'll follow him.
Everyone follows. This is gonna be Buster's no good, very bad, very upsetty day.
Right?
Only if a certain someone is up there too.
Oh no.
I believe that certain someone should be in prison right now, but I don't rightly remember. It's been a few months.
All right. So you are directed to Castle Kalaman, and the aide gives you a quick little rundown. A new governor has been elected in your absence after the murder of the old one. I guess a whole new council, basically, other than Marshal Vendry. Vendry's office, why are you not playing music? I would like you to please properly play music. Oh, is that all it is? It's just a tiny little bit of like, whoa. Oh, there we go. All right, then. Here we go. So we have a new council. It'll be all new faces. The new elected leader is Governor Fuline Thren. She's currently in a meeting, but the marshal left standing orders to interrupt her if any news comes from Darrett's forces. You are that news. She leads you to the council chamber. And this familiar conference hall and its large round table have seen significant repair since you were last here. Marshal Vendry and Lord Bacaris sit at the table along with various bickering strangers who wear the colors of Kalaman guilds. Opposite the door, a woman in simple clothes sits in the governor's chair, watching the proceedings with uncertainty. Marshal Vendry sees you and stands with surprise clear on her face. And she says, quiet, everyone, quiet, please. We have new information here, apparently. The forward team from Darrett's forces have returned. And she smiles at you all and says, I'm so very glad to hear from you. We thought that you were lost. We didn't hear anything. Unfortunately, there were only the two Fargabs, and I'm looking forward to hearing your report in my chambers shortly here. As she speaks, though, Lord Bacaris cuts in and says, I think that the rest of the council members deserve to hear everything, don't you, Marshal? And if you'd like to cut in and say, what the fuck is that guy doing here, this would be the time.
Buster, if you will.
Yeah, I was expecting Buster.
Do we have chairs to sit here? Or are we the standing room or what?
Standing room, like, there are probably chairs around, but the chairs weren't set out for you all to do things because they were just doing this meeting when you arrived.
No, I'll wait.
I'm at this point. I don't like that he's there, but it's obvious they're not going to get rid of him. So I'm just I'm just kind of grudgingly like, of course he's there, whatever.
I will remind that you all did leave, and he was supposed to be going through a court-martial.
Yeah.
So.
That was the last. Yeah.
So.
All right. I'll fine. Governor, lords, ladies, Becaris.
Nice.
I would be glad to answer any questions you may have.
The governor hesitantly agrees, and Vendry gestures to you all and just kind of asks, what can you tell? What did you discover about the army's movements in the Northern Wastes?
They were the Dragon Army's
Yeah,
movements?
the Dragon Army's movements.
Yeah. So they were looking for the City of Lost Names and an old like it was Elven, right?
Yeah.
Elven city that could fly and was possibly the source of power. We realized we needed to get there before they did, but it took us quite some time out there. But we did eventually find it, and they were already there. So we basically destroyed the whole place.
When you say they were already there, Becaris interjects and says, "Why did we even send you in the first place then? We could have used those men in the skirmishes."
Well, then, if that had happened, then no one would have made it to the City of Lost Names and fucking destroyed most of it before they could use it, which we did. However, they do have one piece of the city remaining, a single floating citadel. And this will be a challenge.
Yeah, at the mention of a flying citadel, the entire room like jumps into things, and they're like all talking over one another, like, a flying citadel? How many are there? Can they make more? How does it fly? Where is it headed? Can you destroy it? How can we stand against something that flies over our defenses? And this is like all different people talking at the same time.
Yes, Buster slams the grip, pommel
of the Dragonlance, the butt of the Dragonlance.
I do this thing that every cool priest character in every anime does, and slams this thing into the ground to shut everybody up.
They are sufficiently shut up.
Us going there allowed us to restore this, an actual Dragonlance. So we have this. There is one flying citadel, and as far as I could tell, just by colors and whatnot, it's powered by the flames that Soft took from underneath our very feet, and he is piloting it this way.
there is some silence, and you can see that everyone is kind of growing more anxious. You have answered several questions that were asked, but the big ones: how can it be destroyed? How can we stand against such a thing that flies over our defenses? Were not answered, and there's a lot of anxiousness in the room.
Right now, we don't have enough information to answer how we can destroy it. Obviously, we don't. Obviously, Kalaman does not have the kind of siege weaponry required to hit a massive flying target. We will need to observe the Citadel before it gets here to see if we can find any sort of weakness, any way of approaching it. But right now, this city needs to prepare for war.
Yeah, and kind of with that, Vendry thanks you all and says, well, you've had a hard time of it over the past month. I should think that you'll be glad to have access to your beds once again. We've left them as they were. We have precious little time, but we'll have to make the most of it going forward. Please.
Also, we'll be back very soon, within a couple days.
Mm-hmm. She says, please, I bid you all rest for the day, and we will ready ourselves for what is to come, I suppose.
In a not very hushed aside, probably loud enough that he could hear it, what's Vicaris doing here? When we left, he was facing a court-martial.
And, Vicaris is obviously about to, say something, and then, Marshal Vendry just silences him and says, yes, well, the results of that court-martial were found that underestimating the enemy in what should have been a sound tactical move, while a blunder did not rise to the level of wanton, intentional harm. A poor tactical decision, yes, but the end results were that he was not found to be in collusion with the dragon army. He simply made a mistake. His catatonia following the loss of his son was a mitigating factor, and the results of the trial was that he was found to be responsible but not guilty.
Just like O.J. Simpson.
Kinda, I guess, considering the fact. Except it was still just one case, not a civil case versus a criminal case.
Yeah, I'm just being a fucker.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh, it's enough.
But, yeah, no, the end result is, dude fucked up, but he fucked up in a way that was able to be spun to a good defense. And since he didn't do, absolutely anything super shitty, people were able to see, like, yes, reasonable people could, in a similar situation, have the same result.
So he had a really good lawyer advocate or something.
Yeah, he had good advocate, and also a little bit of, okay, what are we gonna do? We're gonna throw this guy in jail, and like we kind of need everybody. And he fucked up.
Crimes later.
He fucked up bad once. Probably not gonna do the same thing again, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So yeah, that's the general gist of it. And Bakaris looks to you all and says, believe it or not, if there's one thing that we agree on, it is that... No, wait, that wasn't his voice. Believe it or not, there's one thing that all of us agree on. Kalaman must stand against these foes. We need every man to do it. That includes you, and includes me.
Unfortunately, and I can't believe I'm saying this, you are right.
Yes.
And he doesn't respond to that. He's just like, yeah, I won the argument. Except doesn't say anything, but like you get, that's the vibes that he's giving off. The rancid vibes.
Buster is visibly clenching his fist and trembling with rage, and just kind of turns on his foot, excuses himself, like Marshall, and leaves.
Welcome to Buster's no good, very bad, terrible, awful day.
Yeah. Poor Buster.
We will do what we can to research the threat that's coming, figure out what we can, and we'll definitely share with you anything that we find, and we will get started on that immediately if there's nothing else to ask us about.
No, that would be about it. All right. So you all leave the chambers. Buster, do you need a cookie?
Buster does not answer as he has left.
Also because he probably didn't hear God talking to him.
Yeah, that too. Well, no. Well, maybe.
Like God has abandoned him.
I'll give him a pat on the back. You've been through a lot. Actually, we all have, but you especially, because I had to bring you back from the other side.
Yeah,
That's true.
I'm still I'm still dealing with that.
Oh, there's nobody tougher than you, friend.
Yeah. Buster just wanders off, not towards his quarters, just away.
Oh, do you think we should follow him?
I think he needs time. I think we should let him have his time.
Yeah. Maybe we should go over to the bar for a little while and just try to help each other out with this impending crazy thing we got to deal with soon.
Well,
I would like to.
I like your idea of research.
Right?
Let's research what's happening on the inside of this mug. Oh, there's something in the way. I'm gonna have to empty that.
Well,
Glug 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 glug.
for a reason.
Yeah. Okay, so you've got several days, like at least a week, so we have enough fudge time here for final preparations to be done.
All right.
So if you want to like cast spells to get Squawk back, if you want to do other things, if you want to get any enchanting done, if you want to buy any new weapons. Hello, Alex G. Raff. Happy D&D night to you as well. Spending all your fuck tons of money, that's another thing that you can do. I'm gonna say, like, I'm gonna give you all until like next week to like look through magic items and stuff like that, and give them to me, because unfortunately Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition doesn't give me a very good cost list for things a lot of the time. But I'm going to assume that you liquidate all of your various, like, sell all junk button will happen. Boop. And then you'll have a whole bunch of money to deal with, and we'll split that up, and everyone will... Oh my goodness, the comfy bunker! The comfy bunker is in!
Hey.
Beware!
Thank you for the resub.
Thank you for resubbing, Kubrick. 36 months in a row. And it's a raid! Hello, Raph. Welcome. We're doing Dungeons and Dragons. My characters are going to get to be able to buy some neat bullshit. For example, a foldable boat, a collapsible boat, an immovable rod. You already have a Pearl of Power. Oh, that's way louder than it was before. What the hell?
Oh yeah, we still do have that.
Yeah, you've got the Pearl of...
Eggshell?
I think Eggshell has the Pearl of Power, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna want to go through your current magic items, look for new magic items, maybe some upgraded gear.
Oh.
When we sell all junk, I don't want to sell my book on the mating rituals of the Lurg.
Okay,
Or the empty bag that smells vaguely of good berries. I want to keep those.
I need you to understand, sell all junk would be selling anything that actually has a monetary value.
Oh, so there are things that are less than junk. And that is those things.
Not even 1 copper.
Yeah.
That's fine. We'll have enough for, well, I don't know, probably not everything we want, but a good 1 or 2 very good items, I would bet.
A goodly number of things, like if you want to get full plate armor, that's fine. That's easily done. If you want full plate armor with a +1, that's gonna be a pretty big dent in your funds. I know for a fact that Kilb's gonna want a +1 bow. I'm gonna just kind of let him have that pretty cheap because he's been suffering so long without a +1 weapon.
Yeah.
I mean, just getting a regular, like, full plate is already going to be a good upgrade for me.
Yeah, I gotta see about anything else.
But
yeah.
Sorry, I was talking over you there.
No, you're
But am I to understand that we're being given homework?
Yeah, you're being given homework, which is... You want some cool shit? Tell me what cool shit you want.
all right.
And I'll figure out a pricing thing and go from there. Also keeping in mind, in the party inventory, we have several magic items that have not been claimed. Things like the Ion Stone of Insight. It's a spherical stone that requires attunement. What it does is it increases your wisdom score to a maximum of 20. So I think, Landrin, your wisdom score is 20, but this would be very good for someone like Kilb. It would increase his spell save DCs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would think so.
And let's see, other fun thing about the Ion Stone, let's bring this over here for folks to read there. If you use an action to toss a stone into the air, it orbits your head at a distance of 1d3 feet and gives a benefit to you. The stone has 24 AC, 10 hit points, and resistance to all damage. It is considered to be an object that is being worn while it orbits your head. Here's an image of Ion Stones. No, we don't have that apparently. Let's see. That gold crown is just worth money. Okay, cool. Manacles, mason tools. We got some onyxes, the payroll sack. Oh yeah, the periaptive proof against poison. A black cut gem pendant. When you wear it, poisons have no effect to you. You are immune to poison condition and have immunity. No one's taken that to wear.
Huh. I put it on.
All right, if you want it, you got to take it out of the
Party inventory.
out of the party inventory.
Just drag it out of there and buy the dragon icon and put it in your inventory.
Mm-hmm. We've got a couple of spell scrolls in here too that can be used. Go ahead.
Yeah, I put the monetary value of like the shot seeds we picked up into the green room.
Okie dokie. Let me just have a quick double check there. Oh, we've got a lot more than that.
Oh, I know. I'm still going through it.
Okay, perfect.
But yeah.
Yeah, you all can do some research. You can find some cool things. Let's see. What are some cool items that I know exist in Dungeons and Dragons? There's bracers of flying daggers. As an action, you can throw 2 magical daggers, which will do 2d4 plus dexterity damage. That's mostly neat if you're a rogue, but, you know, it's cool items.
Mm.
Let's see, we've got some scrolls here. We have a scroll of Phantom Steed.
Do we have a cloak of displacement?
You have not found a cloak of displacement.
Do we have access to a cloak of displacement?
This would be something that you would put on the list, and I'll have to determine if it's easily accessible and what the cost might be. But it's definitely possible.
Okay.
Let's see, the spell of Scroll of Phantom Steed. Yes, that's how you get Garrel. A large, quasi-real, horse-like creature appears on the ground in an unoccupied space of your choice within range. For the duration, you or a creature you choose can ride the steed. It has the statistics for a riding horse, but has a speed of 100 feet and can travel 10 miles in an hour. That's dope as shit. You also have a Scroll of Divination. And this puts you in contact with a god or a god's servant. You can ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The DM offers you a truthful reply. If anyone wants to use that, I will absolutely allow you to ask me a single question about the coming final battle here that will happen in 7 days.
The what now?
The spell of... You have a spell scroll of divination.
Oh.
So I will let you guys use that because you get to ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity that will occur within 7 days' time.
Is that a yes or a no question, or do we get like a specific answer to a specific question?
I will offer you a truthful reply, which might be a short phrase, cryptic rhyme, or an omen.
I think we should ask how we defeat this thing.
I will absolutely allow you guys to ask that. I'm gonna need you to figure out what words you want to use before you lock it in.
Okay, let's huddle for the.
Yeah.
How do we avoid some kind of monkey paw situation?
Okay. Yeah. Let's lawyer this up. Is the question how do we stop the Citadel, or is the question how do we stop Lord Soth?
I feel like the Citadel we might get an easier time understanding instead of how to kill the big bad.
Okay, so
Are they
if
both powered by the flames of the cataclysm?
I think that was kind of visually obvious because of the whole purple fires thing and the dead dragons rising.
I feel like that's the bigger threat, the thing that, going over the walls and threatening the whole city is going to be the floating city. So let's find out how to take out the city, and that might be the best thing we can do for everybody.
Okay, but so we're focusing on the city. Are we talking stop it or destroy it?
How do we stop it?
Okay, stopping the flying city.
Yeah. Then we would know how to stop it, and then wherever it is, it hopefully will take care of it.
Then the DM might just answer like how to make it pause in the air briefly, and then it keeps moving.
How to obliterate its engine or source of power.
Yeah, I like that.
That's
What counters the flames of cataclysm?
That seems too broad. I don't think we can generate something that's gonna directly counter it, but it's a machine.
right.
It's
How
a
do you
magic
stop the
machine.
that
Yeah,
powers
so
the whole thing. Yeah.
So if we think about it in mechanical terms, how do we shut it down or how do we overload it? But
We just have to ask, how do we destroy it or utterly stop it, like with finality, so that there's no loophole that says, oh, you can stop it briefly, you can disable it, but it'll come back on. No. How do you get rid of it? It's an abomination, as Landrin would say, because he doesn't like anything mechanical. So he wants to know. Yeah.
okay. So we would cast it and ask whatever divine entity answers. How do we deactivate the Citadel
Permanently.
permanently?
How do you deactivate the Citadel permanently? Excellent, excellent, excellent. Give me a moment here. I must determine my short phrase, cryptic rhyme, or an omen.
Seriously. Also, Lester Fox, thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. Yes, seriously, that is what the spell says. It's on screen right now.
Did someone in the audio track just say "Bring out your dead"?
I did not hear that.
I swear I just heard a lady being like, "Bring out your dead."
Trying to get ahead of the final battle.
We have fresh bread. I'm gonna go with that because otherwise it's Monty Python bit.
Yeah, that's much better.
What sort of magical tchotchkes do I want? Definitely want a cloak of displacement.
Oh yeah, who wouldn't?
I'm just looking at like good paladin magic items, and some of them are a bit intense.
Yeah, we know what you're capable of.
Yeah, it's like I don't need that. For some reason though, I can't seem to, like, I'm trying to look them up in the platform we're using, and it's not showing up. I guess like maybe it's in a different book or something.
It
I don't know.
could be, yes.
Iggy is processing this.
Yes.
Now I have to check my own items to make sure I can do what I'm thinking about here.
Hang on, I need to look up some alternative words. Synonyms.
Make it as difficult as possible to ascertain the answer. Wouldn't it be great if it was just like throw a lightning spear at the core, you know, at that one moment when you know that, you know, it's just about to go over the city, and then you just make it crash.
So it's like the
Into
Death
the
Star.
city.
Yeah. Basically this world's equivalent of a Death Star.
Yeah, but I think we would want to do it not over the city because then it would be on the city.
Well, yeah, but we would only have a few seconds left, obviously.
Can we make it land on Vicaris?
Specifically.
Yeah. It's not gonna dock with the city, right? It's not gonna
My
go
guess-
like
I don't think so.
Jay.
My
Not unless
guess
we
is
make
that
it happen like that.
yeah, I think Soph is just gonna like rain hellfire from it.
Right. It might like fall apart or explode or something
Okay.
else.
I have a cryptic rhyme for you all.
Jesus Christ.
Are you prepared?
No, but go ahead anyway.
Okay, so you cast the spell Divination, and you are put in touch with a god or a god's servant. It's a familiar feeling, actually. You seem to have come directly in touch with Paladine. And he gives you this as only the spell divination can give you, because it's future events. A heart of flame, a deepest shame, reflected here, a maiden dear. The cursed lout be filled with doubt, the way will then be clear.
Wow. Could you repeat that, please?
A heart of flame, a deepest shame, reflected here, a maiden dear. The cursed lout be filled with doubt, the way will then be clear.
Oh,
I'm going to put that in the green room.
yes.
You may obtain information that makes this slightly less cryptic in the time going forward. But I'm proud of this cryptic rhyme.
Yeah.
Good job.
I can hear Jay judging me.
No, I actually agree. Knowing what I know about Soph was, that knowledge that I have that Buster does not.
You do know some meta knowledge, which you're not acting on, and I appreciate that.
And it's got all the great elements of a good riddle.
Perfect. Alrighty then. With that, though, it's our normal ending time. Once again, I would like my good players to do some shopping over the next week. Have a couple of things that you might want to see ready for me. I'll want to look over them and confirm whether you can obtain those or not before next week. But I would like to thank everyone for coming out for the stream tonight. Thank you so much, Kubrick and all the folks from the Comfy Bunker for the raid tonight. We appreciate that greatly. We also appreciate everyone who is scrolling on the screen right now. These are our subscribers. They've got access to some pretty cute and pretty cool emotes. Let's see, tomorrow we're coming back again. What are we doing tomorrow, Jay?
Alan Wake.
Alan Wake 2. Good to see you again, Alex. Glad that you could tune in. As with everything, we like to end the night with a raid. Where are we going today? The Axo Yomi. Alright, everyone. Have a good one. We'll see y'all next time.
Good night.
Bye, everybody.